Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on another video. It's your girl Jojo here. So if you're new, thank you for joining my channel. If you're not new, thank you for being a part of the fam bam. So this is another video in the Beauty 101 series, and in this video I'll be going over makeup primer, alright, and specifically for the face. I'll be going over their uses, benefits, and different types of primers for your needs. So if you're interested and you want to learn more, keep on watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell to be notified the next time I upload. Alright, so to start off with, the video for this makeup look will be uploaded after this one. This is just a little Valentine's Day look that I put together, alright, and it will be voiced over by my husband, so it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a little bit funny as well, so stay tuned for that. So as I mentioned, this Beauty 101 series will be all about makeup primers. Now forgive me if I'm looking down, I'm just reading some notes that I have here on my paper here. It was just a lot to try to memorize, so I'll just be taking a look at my notes while I speak to you. Alright, so first things first, what is makeup primer? Makeup primer is a product that is applied to the skin prior to the application of foundation, which creates an extra barrier between your skin and the makeup. Now, priming products are predominantly used to help makeup last longer by smoothing the skin surface, evening out skin tone. Hence, priming before putting your makeup on helps with the longevity of your makeup. Now, there are different primers out there on the market. You have primers for the face, you have primers for the eyes, primers for the lips, and you even have primers for your lids. However, as I mentioned, I'll only be speaking about in this video primer for the eyes, for the face, I'm sorry. So if you want to learn about the other types of primers, go ahead and leave a comment in my description box, in my comment section below, and I'll make sure to get those videos out for you. All right, so what are the benefits of using a face primer? So first things first, face primers have, I think, in my opinion, has the most variation of all the different types of primers out there. These primers, there are primers for every skin tone and every skin concern. So the first primer that I'm going to speak about is what is called illuminating primers. Now these types of primers contain some type of glimmering particles to give your skin extra radiance. These products are perfect for adding glow under your makeup, or you can even wear it by itself. Alright, so an example of a type of illuminating primer, and I'll put the pictures right here, is the Pure Cosmetic No Filter Blurring Photography Primer. This type of primer gives the skin a nice filter with a light golden sheen. The second type of primer that I have on my list here is maybe the most common, one of the most common primers of all, and that is a mattifying primer. This is predominantly used for oily skin. This type of product helps to reduce shine and control sebum. And sebum is just another word for oils. All right. I would recommend the Becca Ever Matte Pore Primer as a good mattifying primer for all those people with oily skin. Third on my list is the Color Correcting Primer. Now these are tinted primers that can be used to deal with any discolorations such as redness, ashiness, sallow skin, just to name a few. A few brands that have these type of color correcting primers. One is the NYX, or NYX as some people call it. Another one is LA Girl, and we also have Clinique. I'm sure there are other types of color correcting primers on the market, but those are just, you know, 3 of the ones that I know about. All right. So you may ask, what is the purpose of these color correcting primers? So for example, the orange primer is good at neutralizing dark spots or dark circles on the skin. The green primer is used for helping to correct any redness that may be on your skin. Usually redness is predominant with the lighter, more Caucasian type skin type, so they usually see a lot more redness. And purple color correctors tend to help brighten dull skin. So keep that in mind when you're looking for color correcting primers. Another type of primer that is out there is what is known as long wearing primer. While all primers pretty much make your makeup last a little bit longer, certain ones really increase the hold or longevity of your makeup. One such primer is the Benefit Stay Flawless 15-hour primer and the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Primer. These examples locks in your foundation in place all day. Hydrating primers. Now, if you suffer from dehydrated or dry skin, this type of primer helps to add an extra layer of moisture to your skin. Now, one popular brand that has a good hydrating primer is the Too Faced Hangover Primer, as well as the e.l.f. Cosmetics Hydrating Primer. These are a couple of my recommendations when it comes to hydrating primers. All right. Last and not least on my list is what is maybe another, quite popular type of primer is a pore minimizing primer. Now, if you have large pores or uneven skin tone, consider a primer to help reduce the appearance of pores and allow your makeup to apply smoothly. A couple good brands for poreless primers are the Benefit Professional is one of my favorite. Another, and this is just gonna give you a couple drugstore or affordable brand poreless primers. Another one is the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser and the NYX Pore Filler. Alright, let me also just state that pore minimizing primer does not necessarily translate to being a mattifying primer. In my opinion, most, if not all, poreless primers do not combat oil. They just help to reduce the size of the pores. Alright, or fill in the pores pretty much. Now, you may have more than one skin concerns that needs to be addressed prior to putting on makeup, and your next question may be, can you use more than one primers or can you layer primers? Yes, you can. So for example, if you have oily combination skin where you're oilier in your T-zone, and your T-zone is your forehead down to your nose and usually on your top under your eyes, on the top of your cheeks, and the perimeter of your face is drier, I would suggest using 2 primers, which is usually what I do on a lot of my clients when they have that type of skin, oily combination skin. Alright, so you can use a mattifying primer that will help control oil in the T-zone, like the Becca primer, and then use a more hydrating primer on the rest of the skin to hydrate and plump the skin. Or you can layer primer. You can first put on a hydrating primer all over your face, and then if you want to use a pore minimizing primer, for example, you can just put those in your area of concern and then apply your makeup after that. Now let me say this, all primers are made with or without silicone. Now, what is silicone, you may ask? And what role does silicone play in primers? Silicone is a common ingredient found in some primers, as it is known for its ability to fill in fine lines and pores for a smooth finish. Alright, however, silicone is not for everyone. Alright, Silicone is a synthetic substance, forgive me, usually called dimethicone. Dimethicone, and I'll have the spelling here, dimethicone on product labels. So if you're reading the label of your primer and you see the word dimethicone, that means that it has silicone, all right, or it's a silicone based primer. Now silicone is used in primers to fill in imperfections, allowing for smooth, even makeup application. This ingredient also creates a slightly sticky surface that keeps makeup on the skin all day. Silicone is oil free, so it is perfect for regulating, as I said, sebum or oil production on combination and oily skin. Silicone leaves your skin with a velvet-like finish and an airbrush look. Alright, so bear that in mind. While silicone sounds like, you know, a pretty good thing, there are some drawbacks to silicone. So some people simply do not like using synthetic ingredients. I cannot say that word. Some people do not like using synthetic ingredients on their skin. Silicone can have negative side effects on some skin types. Alright, applying a silicone primer to dry skin will leave it feeling dehydrated despite the product still feeling silky. Alright, silicone is also said to clog pores and cause breakouts if the product builds up over time. Silicone primers create a layer between the skin and makeup. This layer may trap impurities and bacteria, making skin prone to breakout and irritation. So bear that in mind when you are looking for primers. So if it has silicone in there, these are just some drawbacks to silicone. You may choose to use a silicone-free primer if you're using a water-based foundation such as the L'Oreal True Match or the Makeup Forever Water Blend Foundation, just to name a few. Silicone does not react well with water and can disturb foundation, leading to a messy finish. So it's usually not recommended to use silicone with water-based foundations, as it will not give you a good application. Silicone pairs best with oil-based foundations, which is, I would say, maybe a majority of the foundations on the market right now. All right. If silicone isn't for your skin type, you can consider using a silicone-free primer, and there are plenty of silicone-free primers out there on the market. So for example, you have the Scandinavia Primer Spray or the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. All right, that's just a couple of my recommendations for silicone-free primers. That wraps up my series, my Beauty 101 series, all about face primers. I hope this video was helpful to you in knowing what primer is best for your skin tone, what primer is best for your concerns, the different types of primers, you know, what they're made up of, and I hope this helps you to finding the perfect or the best primer for you. So thank you so much for watching. Please don't hesitate to comment down below on the next video that you want to see. Don't forget again to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell to be notified the next time I upload. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.